with your podcast, you mentioned that, I mean, one, that you just like love podcasts as a medium. In what ways, maybe, you can refer to Stick Talk specifically, or kind of your whole arc, like how has podcasting being a part of like your life rhythm, what have been some of the benefits for you of doing that?
Number one, just speaking skills. Especially doing in-person podcasts, it's so much more difficult than doing it on Zoom. And you know this just from experience. But speaking skills, like being able to hold a conversation while the cameras are on you for an hour to 2 hours with someone that you're probably just meeting for the first time or have never spoken to for this long before. Number two, it's also still speaking skills in a sense, but it's just like likability. If you learn to conduct conversations in the way where you're more interested in what that person has to say instead of more interested in saying what you want to say, you're going to attract more high quality people into your life. And you're training yourself to have conversations in that way. And it shows up in conversations outside of the podcast as well, which has, extreme benefits. Number three, content. And I'm not going to sit in front of my computer all day and record YouTube videos and short form content because I'm building businesses. And so podcasting in a way for me is a way to like really quickly in 1 hour, get a bunch of short form, a bunch of long form of things that I've been working on for a very long time, right? Like this podcast is one of the first podcasts I've been on since I've built Lizkit for the past 3 or 4 months, right? And so there's a lot to talk about there that has just really been bottled up. And then number 4, connections and network. That's really number 1, right? Like all of them are tied for number 1. There's so many benefits. I could sit here for the rest of the time and talk on the benefits of podcasting. The connection you get from, again, being an interviewer of someone and asking them questions that they've been waiting to share the answers to for a very long time, you're doing them such a favor to the point where they want to do business with you. They'll come to your events and be a keynote speaker without pay. They'll do really anything for you. And it's very genuine. It's not like get them on your podcast so that they will soon become a client. It's like, that's not the intention ever, but it's just the outcome a lot of the times.